Welcome to our Travel and Life section from the Digital University News. Today we have a guest. He is a student and he is going to tell us about the student's perspective about traveling in life and from his own experience and insights. Hello,
how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Daniel, tell me about your perspective about the travel and life culture at the university.
Well, in the university, it's kind of complicated, I think, because and not all the students that are in the university, they sometimes they don't have like the economy or the ways to support to travel, you know. So there's not a lot of students that do these kind of things, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. There's a lot of ways to do it that it doesn't require you to have necessarily very expensive costs. Like there's a way like those people's that it's when you call to other countries and then you contact the family and they give you like they let you stay with them for certain periods of time, so you can share like the cultural differences between them. So that's a way to do it. Another way is like reducing the costs, like like as long as you can, as much as you can. And there's a lot of ways to do it that are different from the normal travel experience.
And can you tell us about your own travel experience?
Well, what I did was that I had a friend of my family there,
Yeah.
in London, and I was speaking to him, and he let me stay in his house basically. So the only thing I had to do was like to gain
Yeah.
money for my for my for my spendings, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was basically.
Yes, and do you think, I mean, personally, do you think what were the benefits of that travel trip that you
Well,
did?
it was very it was very interesting, and I learned a lot from it, really, because it's another country, it's another language, it's another so when I first arrived there was I didn't knew English very well, so it was very hard to communicate with other people, and so and you also had like that cultural barrier. But once you start picking up their costumes and all the things that they do and the language,
Yes.
you can you can really start to understand them and experience their way of life and their point of view.
Okay.
So I think that was very good.
Okay, one last thing. Can you please give travel advice to our audience?
Don't be afraid to do it. Try everything you can. It's not impossible. Yeah, sometimes hard. Sometimes you don't have like the economy to do it. But that doesn't mean that there is no way to do it. Sometimes you have to take risks.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, it was my pleasure.
Pleasure.